This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Scott Howell.
Hello, good neighbors. Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast, brought to you by the Friends and Neighbors Group of the greater Chattanooga area. My name is Scott Howell, as the announcer already told you. Of course, I'm your host. And, a lot of people ask me, what is the purpose of the Good Neighbor Podcast? What is this all about? Well, we desire to bring an awareness to the residents living in our communities regarding the locally owned and operated businesses in, the greater Chattanooga area. As I always say, all the way from Cleveland to Dalton, from Jasper to Benton. A lot of small businesses in these communities. And, small businesses are the backbone of our communities, and they really need our support. Every local business has a story to tell, and we just desire to help them shout it from the rooftops. So joining me today from the rooftops of our studio are Lindsey Harris, and we got Robby. Robby, I apologize. The screen's got your last name cut off. You'll announce your last name?
Robby Tyson.
Robby Tyson. Sorry about that. I just looked down and saw I couldn't see your last name, Robby. But we got them here today. They're co-owners of the Hotworx Chattanooga Gunbarrel, and we are glad to have y'all on the podcast program today.
Well, thank you, Scott, for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're glad to be here.
Thank you. I appreciate that, because I know it's taking time out of your day, and we are so excited to hear about your story, your business story, and what everything's all about. And but before we dive straight into that, Lindsey, would you like to take a moment and tell us a little bit about yourself and your family, or whatever you'd like to say about yourself?
Absolutely. Thanks, Scott, again for having us. So, yes, I am Lindsey Harris. I am, a daughter, a sister, an auntie to three wonderful nieces and nephews, and I am a nurse. So, I absolutely love nursing. I love healthcare. I love helping people, and that's one of the reasons why we decided to get in this business.
Okay. Well, Robby, what about yourself? Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. I'm born and bred here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Went to Notre Dame High School, graduated from UTC, married, have two children. One of my daughters is getting married in July. My youngest daughter just graduated from Tennessee Wesleyan and will move to Knoxville to start her master's program in a few months. I'm involved in some other businesses here in town, very active with those businesses, as well as now being involved with this. So just excited to be on the show.
Oh, we're glad to have y'all. So let's dive in and just talk about Hotworx Chattanooga Gunbarrel. I'm on my fitness journey, Lindsey. I've not arrived where I want to be, but I'm headed that way. And I'm definitely not where I started. And so because of my interest in, trying to get myself where I need to be, I really love talking about fitness and the different variations of it, and the different aspects and different types of gyms and stuff like that. I enjoy it. So kind of dive in and tell us the concept of the Hotworx gym.
Absolutely. So Hotworx is a virtually instructed 24-hour studio that utilizes infrared energy, heat, and exercise. And Scott, honestly, I think it's a perfect opportunity for you to get started. Our exercises last from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. And our motto is more workout, less time. So you get more out of it than the time that you've spent in the sauna. So it's, as I mentioned, virtually instructed. We're open 24 hours. You come in, you decide which exercise. So we have between two types of exercise: high intensity interval training, which includes a blast, which is you utilize, it's kind of like an elliptical, but you're also utilizing your legs as far as a cycle. Then we have cycle. And then our last HIIT training workout is our rowing. All are very good, and those last for about 15 minutes. And then for our isometric, oh my goodness, we have, I think, 8 isometric workouts, which would be from hot buns, warrior, core, yoga. We even have stretch for the beginners who'd like to just start off just stretching and improving your elasticity in your muscles. But it just provides so many benefits. The infrared energy and heat that you receive from the saunas. There's only 3 persons that work or that can work out in a sauna. So it's, private. You actually book the sauna that you'd like to use. And I mean, it's a great opportunity for those who are beginners, but also who are, the workout persons who have worked out for years and years and continue to work out. It's a great opportunity.
So before I go on to some of the next questions that I want to ask you, you posed a question there for me. What do you mean sauna? I mean, I know what a sauna is, but not in regards to actually working out. So help us kind of see that.
Yeah, it is literally a sauna. It's a box again where, and I should have the dimensions, where there's 3 people that can fit within this sauna, but it's definitely ample amount of room to do the workouts, whether it be in the isometric saunas. We have a total of 7 saunas in our studio, but they just emit the infrared, which has so many benefits. There's one thing that I'd like to say that I think studies show that just infrared heat and energy, when a male works out in the infrared sauna for 4 to 5 times a week for 30 minutes, that decreases your cardiovascular events by 60%.
Oh, wow. That's Robby, being that both of us are males, that's pretty important, ain't it?
Well, I tell you, Scott, I'm a pretty active guy. I'll be 60 years old this year, and I'm an extremely active guy. And I joined the studio as a member before it ever opened because I did a little research on it. And I'm like, this is for me. This is for me. So when I played a lot of racquetball, I'd go sit in a sauna because I'd want my muscles to keep warm and not hurt. And so for me, it was about time, right? I can go get an incredible workout in an hour. And I don't even, and I could do it in 30 minutes if I just wanted to do 2 HIIT training sessions. So I eat and drink as much as I want, and I never gain a pound as long as I'm working out.
Wow.
So, it's a broad range of our members in the studio. And there's a lot of people that if you don't do it, you miss it. You literally, your body wants it. And you think, oh my gosh, it's heat. It's so hot. How am I going to do this? But it's infrared heat. It's not like you're walking in, it takes your breath away heat. So it's really an incredible workout. And if you're time conscious like I am, it's a great workout in an hour and you're you
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, Lindsey, I believe he believes in it, don't you?
Absolutely.
I believe he believes in it. It's someone who had a slight, I kind of laugh when I say this, I had a slight heart event, a few years ago. And when I laugh when I say it, they said, "Oh, it wasn't bad." And I'm like, "Can you have a heart event that's not a bad thing?" I mean, I didn't realize that was a thing. They said, but I guess mine could have been a lot worse. What they're trying to say. But so when you mention that about that can reduce that, that's definitely something that gets my attention. Because I don't ever want that to happen again. That's for sure. Well,
I tell you what, it reduces stress as well.
It's
unbelievable how it relaxes you. Even though you're working out and you want to work out, you do sweat, but it's very relaxing.
Oh, okay. Well, that is usually not a word that goes in conjunction with exercise is relaxing. So that's pretty awesome.
You got to come try it, Scott. You got to come give us a try.
Okay. That sounds like a fair idea. Hey, how did Lindsey, Robby told me before we started recording that you are the founder of this. Mm-hmm. So how did you come about getting in this business? You're a nurse. You're I think you said you're taking college classes now, doing something to further your career. How did you come about getting into this business?
Well, Scott, actually, so I'm a nurse. I'm born and raised in Chattanooga, Tennessee, went to Chattanooga Christian, went to the Baylor School. And when I went off to college in Birmingham, Alabama, I had the opportunity to work out at a Hotworx here. So there are over 600 Hotworx across the country.
Okay.
And so while in Birmingham working out, and then just understanding just my calling and why I'm here, which I feel like God has brought me here to help people, you know, but also to just improve outcomes. And
Yeah.
definitely was one of the gateways or one of the pathways that really helped to do this. So, you know, working out at Hotworx in Birmingham, Alabama, I decided, you know what, Chattanooga does not have anything like this. So I would love to bring this to my hometown in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we did not. We were the first to come here. And you know, I think it's been really received, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity because we'd love to continue to spread the word and bring more people to just to have the opportunity to improve the health. You know, I mentioned that we had, you know, the stress, Robby mentioned the stress relief and, you know, the heart, but it also has like muscle recovery, weight loss, decreases blood pressure, anti-aging, like cellulite reduction. I mean, there's just so many benefits to infrared.
So you mentioned earlier that it's a 24-hour gym. So if I wanted to, I'm working a late shift or something, I get off at midnight, I can still come over there and get in a sauna and do my workout. Is that the way it is?
You know,
Okay.
Once you become a member, you're able to access the studio at any time.
Okay.
We are staffed Monday through Thursday from 11 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Fridays from 9 to 6 and Saturdays from 11 to 4.
Okay.
So for a membership, you should come in during those staffed hours. You can also join online, but you will have to, you know, book an appointment just to come in and get oriented to the studio, etc.
Sure.
But we'd love to have you in. We provide, you know, free opportunities for you to come in and try our innovative workouts and to join. And then, yes, you'll have access 24/7.
Is that like one free workout? Is that what you offer?
Yeah, I mean, we
Okay.
offer a couple of
We'll work with you, Scott.
Okay. Well, I'm just, for all the listeners that are out there wondering, you know, because sometimes people are in a gym, they're not happy. They're not really happy with it. You know, they like to try something else out, but they're in that membership, and so they're kind of hesitant. But if they try something, it works, and they like it. Hey, you know, we suddenly, you know, yeah, it's something I can do. I want to get involved in this. You know, I'm liking this better. So it's nice for people to know, you know, how they can kind of try you out. You know.
Yeah, we want people to come in and do one HIIT class and one isometric class, so you can get both sessions, try out one of each, pick one of each to do, and see if you like it.
Absolutely. And what I hope people are hearing too out there is, if you're not working out at all and you're listening to what Lindsey says, and especially what Robby said about, you know, it being very relaxing. He's not, you know, gaining weight. He's still able to eat pretty much what he wants to. And and it's a different type of heat. I hope people are hearing that, all those things, you know, because there's so much intimidation a lot of times when people first join a gym. And Lindsey, you know, what do you hear? What have you heard since you started this gym that has been one big myth or misconception, you might say, about people wanting to join a gym, but what they found at Hotworx that you just got rid of all those misconceptions?
Yeah, I'd like to hear what Robby thinks as well, but I will tell you, one of the major things that I've heard is, like, you go into a gym, you haven't worked out in a while, and there's so many machines, so many opportunities to do something, but you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know how long to do it. And, you know, Hotworx provides that virtually instructed opportunity where you follow the virtual instructor and you're able to get a great workout in less time. Okay.
Yeah, Robby, give us your take on that.
Yeah, I agree with everything Lindsey said. And, you know, one myth is, you know, you got to work out. Longer workouts are more meaningful, and that's just absolutely not true. You know, if you go, Hotworx is designed so you can, it's more workout in less time, right? Okay. So if you can give yourself an hour a day, you will transform your body and your mind at Hotworx. When you join our studio, we consider you family. You are part of our Hotworx family. And during staffed hours, we have people there on staff to help you along with your journey. Even though we have the virtual instructors, we're there to help you. That's the reason I bought into this business, because when I joined as a founding member, I just loved working out there, and I loved the people. Lindsey, her Shayla, her original partner, then we just become a big family together, and everybody's there to support each other. We have people there now trying to make weight to join the military. So they come in and they're working out specifically because they got to make a certain weight to join the military. And we have, a lady just posted something the other day. She's been there, I don't know how many months, but she's lost 70 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So it doesn't take a lot of time. And it's you get out of things what you put in. You got to show up. You've got to follow the instructions. But it is an incredible workout. And I think everyone owes it to themselves to take care of themselves. And that's kind of what Hotworx is about. We want to take care of the community. We want to take care of everybody that's a member, and we want to let everybody know about what we do.
And I hope we can be some help in that way too, to get shout out from the rooftops what y'all are offering. Robby, tell me a little bit more about what you said. I heard you say a word. It's better in body and mind. So talk about that mind aspect. What do you mean by that?
Well, you go in and you're focusing on yourself. You're clearing your mind of maybe the stuff that you had on your mind that day or from the day before. This is time for me, right? You're in there. You're listening to the virtual instructor. You're doing what they say, whether it's a HIIT or an isometric class. So everything kind of goes away while you're there, and you like I say, it's relaxing. Yeah, you are working out and you are sweating, but when you're done, you feel so good. It de-stresses you, and you kind of get lost in your workout. Yeah, and I love it.
Okay, well, that sounds awesome too, and not just body but also mind. Because I tell you what, anymore, if somebody don't have a lot on their mind, they're disconnected from this society. That's for sure.
Right. And you feel better about yourself. You feel better. You just finished this.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay. Well, I prepare a lot of times, ahead of time for a lot of questions. And sometimes I don't ask all the questions because time restraints for one thing, but when we're headed down a path where I'm hearing things I've never heard and wanting to understand more about what you're saying, I feel like there's probably a lot of people are going to be listening that feel the same way as me. So sometimes I don't just go right down the path. We get off script sometimes, and there might be even a question or two I don't answer, don't ask. But I do want to ask this. I want to ask this of both of you, because I want everybody to hear an answer to this question. So whichever one of you want to go first is fine with me. But if there was one thing that you would wish our listeners could know about Hotworx Chattanooga Gunbarrel, okay, whether it's the people, whether it's the atmosphere, whether it's the exercise, if there was one thing that you wish that they could know about it, but they probably wouldn't know unless you told them, and you'd like to shout it from the rooftops here today, what would that be?
Well, I mean, I'll go first. I think Robby actually just said it. He always considers us as we are the Hotworx Gunbarrel family. And so we are here to help you. We are just like family. We're here to help you with your fitness as well as your health journey. So we'd love for you to come in and try us out.
Okay. All right. Robby, what about you?
Well, I echo what Lindsey said. It's more workout, less time. I mean, time is valuable. Not everybody has a lot of it, but you can get a good workout in 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And the family thing is very important to us because we actually plan other activities. We try once a month to even get the members together to do something social. So everybody really gets to know each other. You know who you're working out with, whether it's in the studio or outside the studio. So our mantra is family. And so once you join our studio, you're part of our family, and family sticks together and helps each other. And that's what we're about.
Absolutely. That is the truth. Well, I'm just going to take a moment here, and I know Robby told us, or one of you, I apologize, which one told me what your hours were a while ago. But I want you to give opportunity. I'm going to give you all opportunity now just to tell us how people can contact you, or how people might be able to either go on social media or your website, wherever, and learn more. So just go ahead and present that to us now.
All right. Well, first of all, our address is 2545 Lifestyle Way. We're Suite 129, and that's literally right behind Embassy Suites, very close, around the corner from Burlington Coat Factory, and really next door to Haverty's. So we're right there, right off of Gunbarrel. Our number, you can reach us at area code 423-320-4229. You may email us at studio.T as in Tom, N as in Nancy, 0038 at hotworx.net. And yeah, our website is Hotworx Gunbarrel Chattanooga. So please, if you type that into Google, you'll definitely find us, and, give us a call, email. We will be happy to help you.
And for all those social media, go ahead, Robby. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, we want everybody to come by the studio and try their free workout, and they'll be hooked.
You heard it right there from Robby. You will be hooked, he said. And just really quick, just for those social media lights out there, are you on social media?
Yep. We are on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, Facebook and Instagram. So if you go to the website, I'm sure there'll be links there to link over to that, or you can just do a search on those platforms also for Hotworx. And remember, for all of us Chattanoogans here today, we're talking about Hotworx at Gunbarrel location. This is the one that they own, and they would love for you to come out and be with them and enjoy a free workout. And Robby says you're going to be hooked. So make sure you go with the right mindset, and go. Right. Go with it's all right to go skeptical if when you get there it proves itself to you, ain't it?
That's right.
Right. It's hard to go skeptical if when you get there it proves itself to you. So if you want to go with your skepticism coat on, just head on over there anyway. Get that free workout, and when you're hooked and you leave there and you say, "I should have listened, Robby. I'm hooked now." Listen, y'all, I've enjoyed meeting y'all so much, and I hope that much continued success to that location and any future ventures y'all have, and anything else that you decide to do. I hope y'all have a lot of success with it. So, great having y'all on the program today.
Thank you very much, Scott. We appreciate it.
Our pleasure. And to all the good neighbors of the greater Chattanooga area, after meeting Robby and Lindsey and learning more about Hotworx Gunbarrel, I know they hope that you'll take a moment to consider all they have to offer. Take them up on that free workout. Try it out. See if it's what your body needs. When Robby said that a while ago, that your body needs it after it has it, it craves it. That says a lot, because, we have a lot of cravings in our body. Sometimes we have sugar cravings. Sometimes we have, if you're a meat eater, you have meat cravings. You're a plant eater, I'm sure there's cravings there too. But, if our body is craving exercise, then it means it's working. It's doing something that we need. And so, go by there and try it out. Try and see if it's for you. See if it's what you need. You never know. It might surprise you. So you give them a try, give them a call, whatever you want to do to find out more information. And before ending this episode, I'd like to thank you all, the listeners, for taking time out of your busy day to visit with us at the Good Neighbor Podcast. Always remember to support the locally owned and operated businesses in the greater Chattanooga area. As I always like to say, from Cleveland to Dalton, from Jasper to Benton, all those businesses in between, they're all important to us, and they need our support. This is Scott Howell with the Friends and Neighbors Group. Everyone go out and make this a remarkable day.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpcleveland.com. That's gnpcleveland.com, or call 423-380-1984.